Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome back to Sakura MMO 2! After the hugging episode. Or, you know. Anyway, I have to spend the next 30 minutes retailing that nothing scandalous really happened between us. And all she did was cuddle me, and I was only teasing. I apologize for poking fun at her. I just couldn't help it, you're tolerable for your own good. And Aileen seems to accept it. At least I think she does. I think. Her eyes are still full of residual tears, and it's hard to tell. After that, the two of us get dressed. Oliver helps Aileen to a new gown, which coincidentally looks just like the one she wore yesterday, but I don't have any mates to wait on me. I use my own magic to transform my night clothes into my adventurer's garb. It's a simple process, but it's quite peculiar. Lately I've grown used to never brushing my hair and tying the laces of my corsets. Being without her, even for one morning, is kind of relaxing. Pretty lonely. Alright, so I know it's not a nice thing to say, but if it were me, I'm afraid I would need to say the first option. It's not like I dislike her, but she's overdoing it, okay? She's like that typical... Actually, she has that childhood friend vibe, and that's annoying. Not that bad, actually. It's not that I don't appreciate my maid, because I do, but even I get tired of being phoned over sometimes. If I need to help me brush my hair and put on my clothes, so she insists on doing just that. I'm a self-sufficient adult, and I can take care of these things by myself. Good. Maybe I should tell Neva to be a little less clingy when we get back home. But knowing Neva, that would only upset her. Well. I'll make the most of my maid's absence for now. When Aileen and I are ready, we leave her bedroom and enter the drawing room, where I met with three familiar faces. Why, hello. Did you girls miss me? I don't know if miss is the correct word, but I'm pleased to see you once more, Violet. This means we can once more return to the quest at hand. Business like as usual, Ellie replies in a cool, calm tone as befitting a knight. Well, did she accompany her word with a smile, albeit a very small one? That's something. You're looking pretty happy this morning. Actually, it's because she had a good bed to rest her weary head in, rather than the lumpy, scratchy mattresses of the so-called inn. I'm pleased Violet spent the night in this ground-was home is nothing less than what she deserves. Fionn toots and shakes her head. Oh, gentle, sweet Neva. What is it? Do you really think the bed's the only reason why Violet looks so happy? I fail to see what other reason would contribute to her happiness. It ain't just a bed, silly. It's what you do in them. Wink, wink. Sleep? Never been dance on purpose. I'm willing to bet Violet and Aileen had a very good night last night, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. No, I don't. Would you mind elaborating, Fionn? Well, sure, if you really want me to. You know how Violet is with pretty girls. She can't keep her hands off them. Be that as it may, I think Violet has more decorum than that. She doesn't throw herself on girls indiscriminately. She wouldn't. And what makes you sure of that? I trust her. Violet already has me. She should get into bed with every girl she sees, even if the girl's bed is very soft and nice and large. No, I think you're misunderstanding. Violet was the one who instigated advances. I haven't been seeing quality, and I'm very stressed about the business with the necklace. My mistakes are poor excuses, and I'm sorry for causing the rift between you, but it seems I insisted on using Viola as a pillow last night so I could get some sleep. I only called her. Nothing's happened, I assure you. After all, I'm a lady. It was still wrong of me. However, I should have controlled my impulses. I apologize. I just hope you can forgive me. Ah, so that's how it is it? Fiona scratched her cheek with her index finger. Guess I was wrong then. Of course you were. Like I said, Violet has morals. I mean, never is wrong about that, but my morals are often shaky at best. She was the victim in this case, not the perpetrator. I think you should apologize for making such a baseless assumptions, Fiona. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I guess I owe you a gold coin, Ellery. Hey, what's this about coins? It is nothing of your concern. We merely placed a small bet. You are betting on whether or not I'd sleep with Alien? Ha, I suppose we were, yeah. Now this is an interesting development. Huh, interesting. Sounds like something we do at work. However, our gambling is about guessing how many months one of the girls will last with her new guy. Anyway, I would have expected the kind of behavior from Fiona, but from you too, Ellery. You're supposed to be a knight. Since when do the knights indulge in excess gambling? Like gambling. I didn't really want to. Fiona badgered me into it, and I thought I might as well. It was the only way to keep her quiet. I can say I like this discovery novel for it is. If Fiona and Ellery really expect me, they wouldn't make bets like this, would they? What should I do? Scold Ellery for encouraging Fiona. Commiserate Ellery for putting up with Fiona. Second one, would I? No, yeah. So, we're trying to placate the puppy, were you? Indeed. Hey, I'm not a puppy! Silence, girl. Fiona glares at me and grits her teeth together, but I think she's only proving her point. So, as I was the victor of this bet, do you have my gold coin on hand, Fiona? Well, but I'm kinda hurting on the poor capital at the moment. If you come back later, however, I'm sure I'll be able to pay up, I promise. Typical. This is why I didn't want to gamble with you in the first place. For one thing, gambling is a vice that should not be encouraged. True. Looking at you, EA. And for another, I knew you would never be able to pay me back. I never should have trusted you. But we're supposed to be teammates. We're meant to trust one another. I might trust you with my bag during battle, but I absolutely would not trust you with anything related to money. Looking at you? No. You know what? I wouldn't trust them even with my bag during a battle. Of course, I'm saying about the same people I mentioned just earlier about gambling. So yeah, I wouldn't trust them first of all with my bag during battle, because they would definitely stab me in the back, and then I would not trust them with anything related to money. So basically money, yeah. EA. I mean, I trusted them by having Origin account, and they fucked me with it because it was stolen, and they decided, you know what, we can't do anything, so yeah, basically screw you, PolishLynx. You won't have your Origin account and your Dead Space games and Mass Effect games and Mirror's Edge games. So yeah, Origin is dead to me, and so is EA, kind of. Anyway, I'm not particularly fond of thieves. But I ain't a thief, at least not anymore. Fiona catches out of his eye, and Ellery made with the wiry grey hair is frowning. I mean, I was never a thief to begin with. I come from a decent upstate family and all. What a poor liar. Anyway, the four of us have been reunited, and we know for a fact Violet's virtue is safe. If never really thinks by virtue is safe, then she'll have a nasty surprise later. I think we should get a move on. We only have one more day to find that necklace, and time waits for no man. One more day. Alien bites her lower lip. Violet, can I ask you something? Ask away. It might sound impertinent, but I would like to accompany you in your search to find my missing necklace. I'd be greedy! You can't! The place is in the walls of this house, where I can keep you safe, not on the streets. What would the people say? Well, what would they say? Look! Our milady is checking out how we are living. She might give us some freaking chances, like, you know, improve our lives in some way when she sees how we live and so on. I would say that would be a good thing. I don't care what the people say, however. I've spent my whole life afraid of what other people might say about me, but no more. You should know better than anybody that the people just will say worse things about me, much worse things, if I can't find the necklace. I know, but the necklace is important to me. I need to find it no matter what. I can't let it to slip into the wrong hands, or we'll all be in grave danger. Yes, adventurers are searching her for my sake, but that isn't right. It's not how it should be. I'm the one who needs the necklace. I should be searching for it too. I want to cut them. I have to. Alien's fingers rest against her chest, just above her heart. If I can hear her heart beating, she's too far away, and we're not curled up together like we were last night. I'm sure it's pounding like that of a frenzied animal. Right, I want to know what's the power of that necklace. That's how much this necklace means to her. Hey, I think it doesn't mean that much. Seriously, Violet, haven't you heard? It might be a great danger to everyone if it's in the wrong hands. You really think there's no hidden power in it? That's how desperately she wants to find it. I know this is sudden, and perhaps I'm too welcome amongst you, but can I come with you? Would that be alright? Alright, I hope there is an alien route after all. There's always a chance you may slow down. I doubt you're accustomed to walking long distances. It's true, my constitution is rather weak. I'm serious about this. I'll endure the pain. I'll endure whatever it takes, so please. I'm not sure what to say. Under normal circumstances, I'd say no, but hey, why not? The more the merrier. But she could get hurt. Like you care about her getting hurt. You're just worried she'll cozy up to Violet, aren't you? Not it, isn't it? I'm not worried, and I'm certainly not jealous. I just don't want to put an innocent girl like this in harm's way. If we do find the thief who took the necklace, we may need to find him. I doubt this girl has any training in hand-to-hand combat. Neither have I. I mean, not properly. That's different. You're not lady. How rude! I'm plenty lady, even if I don't wear fancy clothes and put on airs and graces. Sorry for putting you in a difficult position. I understand if it's sad to refuse my selfish request. It isn't selfish. You said you want to help us, didn't you? That's right. I'll try my best, madame. But damn is it? It's been nice and I was treated with such respect. I think you might make a worthwhile addition to our team. You should improve our morale at the least. But at the end of the day, it isn't my decision to make. What do you think, Violet? Larry looks at me, so do Nev and Theon, huh? I'll never defer to your superior judgment. What's your verdict? Annie's so cute. Can we keep her? Can we keep her? Well, she certainly sounds passionate. I like that. We smile at Aileen. Her hands are clasped together. No, they aren't. At her chest in a prayer. No, they aren't! And she's suddenly mouthing what looks like please, please, please. Alright, she might be doing that. But her hands aren't clasped together and they aren't at her chest in a prayer. Her determination can't be faulted. For a lady who wears fancy clothes and lives in a fancy mansion, she's more stubborn than she looks. It isn't unfair. How can I fight against one of my biggest weaknesses? I can't refuse the request of pretty girl. Yeah, I understand you. Unless she's annoying, then I would say it's quite easy to refuse. But Alien is great. Alright. And so, with the size of our group increased by 1, the 5 of us searched the streets for possible clues. We split up into 4 groups. Neve, Fion, and Larry go alone, but I accompany Aileen. As a noble, she stand out too much canvassing the cobblestone streets on Rome, and I wouldn't want her to get into danger. Just change clothes, damn it. It's a warm day, and the hours go slowly. The sunlight starts burning the top of Aileen's head and her exposed shoulders, but she refuses to stop or sit down. Like she promised she doesn't slow me down. In fact, she throws herself into questioning the people on the street with such fervor, I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one slowing her down. All of Aileen's best efforts, however, are for naught. The five of us eventually reconvene in the afternoon outside the guild. We share what news we've uncovered, which turns out to be very little. We're no closer to solving the mystery of the mystic necklace than we were this morning.
Oh no, what are we going to do? The sun is going to set soon, and when that happens it will be far too late. Hey, don't be so gloomy, lady! The sun's still high in the sky, look, we have at least 4 more hours, I reckon.
4 hours? Only 4 hours? How can I find my necklace in 4 hours if we don't have any clues?
We can do it. It's not possible.
It certainly won't be possible with that attitude.
What do you mean?
It's rather simple. Asking pedestrians indiscriminately may have yielded few results, but there is one person who haven't asked yet.
One person? And who's that?
It's somebody who loves to gossip and who prides herself on knowing each and every little thing that happens in London. If anybody in the city will know about the missing necklace, this person will. After all, she's one of the first people who learned it was missing in the first place.
But who could that be? They're not some sort of spy, are they?
It might not be entirely inaccurate to refer to her as such. I believe I know what you're getting at. Yeah, I also know. Second episode. Indeed, it has to be her. I wonder why we didn't ask her for more information earlier.
You don't mean?
That's right. It's been a while since we last spoke to the guild leader, hasn't it? Why don't we pay Mady a visit? I'm sure she'll be delighted to see us again.
Information, is it? So haven't managed to learn anything else about the missing necklace?
Regrettably no. Aileen herself even joined in the search. I just saw the newest member of our team. But we're still at something of a loss.
Oh, so my eyes aren't playing tricks on me then. That is Lady Aileen. I was wondering who that girl with you was. I thought she looked familiar, but I didn't want to assume. I've never seen you in the guild before, Lady Aileen. Whenever you have business with me, you always send that maid of yours, always facing it.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, if I what a funny name. Well, her name might be a bit of a mouthful, but she's an intimidating woman. She has nose like a beak and those piercing eyes. I'm surprised you turned out so soft and sweet, Lady Aileen, being raised by such a formidable woman. You're as fresh as a flower.
Thank you. Nobody's ever told me I'm like a flower before. Yes, you are. Maybe you flirt.
Not even Sierra, that...
Alright, he's garbage, okay?
He's
different. I don't think he has a nice thing to say about anybody other than himself. I'm sure he has his reasons for. People often do.
What a kind girl you are, trying to find the good in everyone like that. You are too good. You really are adorable. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Whoa! With a bright smile, Mady pulls Aileen to a sudden unexpected embrace. Aileen's eyes widen. She blinks in alarm. Her cheeks slowly turning pink. I mean, it was unexpected.
What are you doing? Think nothing of it. It's under a Savion greeting. It's perfectly normal.
No, it's not. You liar.
I've never heard about anything about this. Anything. I've never heard about anything like this before. But if you say it's normal, I suppose there's nothing wrong with it.
Ah, she accepted it so easily. I know Aileen's rather sheltered. She did spend most crime inside her home, being called by Opha. She's not that innocent, is she? In her attempts to keep Aileen safe, separate from the common riffraff of society, I've mind paradoxically have made her an even easier target for crooks and criminals. Shit.
But yeah, that might be true. No! There is nothing normal about this. There isn't? Of course not. Hugs aren't something that should be given out for free, but reserved for people you really, truly like. Then there's no problem. I really, truly like Aileen. But you hardly know her.
I must admit, this does seem rather fast.
What can I say? I'm weak when it comes to cute girls.
Alright, give me a second. Alright, give me a second. I think I've heard someone saying this line before. Who was it? Who was the person that said it? I think she had white hair.
But you never tried to hug any of us. You guys are all beautiful in your own way, but you're not my types. I prefer elegant ladies like Aileen here.
Are you saying Violet isn't elegant?
She's plenty elegant with her long white hair. But she's the leader of your group, isn't she?
That's right. There's nobody more qualified to lead us than... Violet.
Well, I'm not fond of girls who take control. I'm kinda pushing myself, you see, and there'd be a bit of a clash.
You don't need to explain yourself. I can see that already. I can see it only too well, in fact. For I think Maidie's rather good looking. I've never once considered trying to add her to my harem. After a while, I'm sure she starts to grate on me. She doesn't seem like the type who enjoys taking orders from others. So she likes Aileen, does she? Good for her. I wonder if the two of them might be able to become friends in the future, even something more. From what I've gathered, Aileen's led quite a long life. It might be nice if she could make a companion or two in the city.
Aileen, on the other hand, is totally my strike zone. Strike zone? It means you suit my preferences down to a 3. D. Is that so? I suppose being wanted like this is kind of nice. What little scare, you really are adorable. I can see why Viola wants to keep you all to herself.
She probably wants to protect her from people like you.
Hey, I resent that. My intentions are pure. Anyway.
Maidie rose back from Aileen and offers her smile. Hey.
It's fun, isn't it? That two people can live in the same city almost all their lives but never once meet one another.
It isn't. That's strange. Ivy has been rather protective of me ever since my parents died. She doesn't let me leave the house very often.
Well, it is a nice big house you got, isn't it? I don't know if I'd want to break the grid outdoors if I lived somewhere like that. Safer. It's just something I've heard on the grapevine, but... Is it true your family's fallen hard times lately?
Whatever do you mean by that? Aileen doesn't respond in affirmative, but the ember's glow that turns her cheek pink is more than enough confirmation for Maidie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why you're going to marry that piece of garbage boy, isn't it? Financial security. Marrying for money isn't pretty as marrying for love, of course. There aren't many fertilities about that, but it's practical. There is no shame in it.
Don't worry, we are going to raid them anyway.
I'd be devastated if I had a lovely family home like yours and was taken up because of the debts my forefathers had racked up.
Yeah, bastards. Sorry, no offense.
Just think about all those lovely paintings and the rocks and the furniture.
But can't she just sell something?
Picture?
Painting? Boom, salt. You know why I wouldn't have a problem with that? Because those paintings, at least of the family members, are always damn creepy.
A pretty pretty penny, and there is the sentimental value as well. Who told you all that? It's not in my nature to rat out my informants. It's a secret, and I have a lot of them. Sometimes I think I know more about the goings on in Linton than the gods themselves.
Are you a god? Whoa, what amazing person! I didn't know somebody so powerful lived in Linton.
Your cute little face looks so earnest, milady.
I beg your pardon?
You shouldn't take everything I say too seriously, you're just joking.
A little crease her throat. Now that you've become acquainted with Lady Aileen, there's one question we would like to ask you.
Oh yeah, of course. Where are my manners? You said you were surgeon, you...
Yeah, it is. Very. It's about the missing necklace.
You want to know if I've heard any rumors about its whereabouts, huh?
And you will see. It will be where I was saying it is. If you could, I would be much obliged.
Well, I don't usually give out information like this for free, but... You guys have helped out an awful lot over the last month. You've completed a lot of ways, and I should thank you for that in some way. Plus, I got to confirm a few interesting rumors I'd heard about Lady Aileen. That knowledge is worth its weight in gold.
You're not going to spread these stories to the whole city, are you?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm not that indiscriminate. I just like no secrets, me. I don't always want to share them. Phew.
Aileen exhales in relief. Oh, if it tells me you're a busybody, but you might not be as bad a person after all. I think Aileen might be a bit too trusting myself. I won't trust mainly with any of my secrets, and I have a wealth of them. Ailee's innocence is rather refreshing, for, like a cool sea breeze, it's enough to make Maidie laugh.
Is that what Alpha says about me?
Ah, yeah, she says all kinds of things, and more precise. She thinks you can be trusted, and you're like a vulture, and you wouldn't be able to keep a secret even if you were the only person left alive in Asaph. Aileen recites all these insults, each more pointed than the last, without any ill will or ire. Maidie recoiled from this unexpected barrage, smiling sheepishly.
Ouch. Well, old Alpha might have a point, but I remain loyal to you, Lady Aileen. I've always liked you.
And by always, you probably like... I don't know, 5 minutes? Because that's how long you know her.
It's hard not to like a girl with such a tragic past. I never see her just as pretty as these stories say, and ladylike to boot.
She is.
I really do hope that you find your missing necklace, and that's why I'm going to tell you everything I know about it. I know much, mine, but it might be something for you to work with.
Maidie's voice drops to whisper once more.
My sources told me that on the night your necklace was stolen.
A dramatic pause.
Somebody saw a shadow figure running through the nearby forest.
The forest?
That's right, rumor has it. A group of thieves have set up camp deep in the woods.
So I was not correct? God damn it!
If those thieves really did steal your necklace, then I'm sure it would be in there somewhere.
Well, that does change the fact that I would, with pleasure, ride the... whatever his name was, that garbage guy house, and utterly annihilate it. Wait. Now that I think about it, there might be thieves, but what if the garbage guy employed them? Then that would mean I was kinda correct. I will believe in my theory. Aileen frowns, her brow furrows.
I haven't been in the forest in a long time, not since my parents.
She bites her lip. Hello. I rest a hand on her shoulder. You're not scared, are you?
I don't want to be scared, but I can't help it. I know it happened a long time ago, and I'm sure I'm big sleep, but what if we're attacked by wolves again? It isn't safe to go deep into the woods. That's what Alpha always tells me.
I think she's right too. It is dangerous to venture too far into the forest. You don't need to go with us if you don't want to. We can retrieve the necklace on your behalf. This is our job, patrol. I'm sure Maidie wouldn't mind if you waited in the guild with her.
Of course not! I'd be happy to spend more time with you, in fact. You would? Yep, I've heard a lot about you through hearsay, but I've never had a chance to actually speak to you in person. I'd like to learn more about you from your own lips instead of other people's. Not very interesting, though. I'll be the judge of that. I can brew you a cup of tea and we can have a nice chat. Wouldn't you like that? I would like that. I think I'll give somebody other knife. It sounds nice, but I can't wait in this guild, warm and safe. While the rest of you are out looking for my necklace. I told you I was going to help, and I'm going to help until the very end.
Does that mean?
That's right. I'm going to conquer my fears. I'm going to go into the forest with you.
And that might happen in the next episode. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to continue. Bye bye.